Portable was arrested yesterday, and his matter is trending on social media. Now, I have to admit that, honestly, I've never been a fan of Portable. Whenever I see his picture, I just scroll past because I don't even understand the guy. I've never understood him. But the first time, I was able to, I got the video, I think it was sent to us, about him resisting arrest, jumping the gate. Now, and I'm wondering what's happening here. Then this morning, I'm seeing this, and I'm wondering, what in the world? So, Nima, let me come to you because I know you're a Portable fan.
Maybe I understand. I understand.
Yes. Yeah.
So I understand that he's an artist people love. I don't understand his music. I can't stand the noise.
Yeah.
And so I don't consume such.
Yeah.
But I know him is popular.
You expect his streets-wise.
Yes. He brings streets-wise. Somebody that went at Bobrisky for being arrested.
Exactly.
That made the whole this album about it. Can't see police. On the run. He scaled the fence so fast.
Like,
hey, they had to drag him. Belt.
He held that gate with one hand.
One time.
Jumped.
And
very fit and agile somebody.
I'm telling you, he has to be on drugs.
He looks very strong.
So me, what came to my mind is that, this guy cannot
be ordinary eye.
Not be ordinary eye. You have something.
See, English and Yoruba, you can't be mixing it. Ordinary eye, what does that mean?
No, not be ordinary eye. It cannot be plain eye. It's plain eye.
Plain eye.
So, he bought a car on a contract of sale basis to pay gradually. So his initial deposit, he took the car, he have carried it and go. Was supposed to be in January, I think about 12 million. The total amount of the car is 27 million. He took this car, used it for a while, and then called the seller to say that this car, I don't like it, it's Pangolo.
After how many months?
Several weeks of having the car. Said it's Pangolo, is this, he had complaints here and there about the car. The seller says, okay, no problem, return car. I would never have advised if that seller was my client to take that car back. But he said, okay, no problem, return, bring everything back. We'll do, and still put it out for sale. And then you now withheld the car. Not only did you withhold it, you refused to pay any of your installments. That was, in the original contract. And there was an undertaking where you had admitted, to how you pay, which is clearly a contract of sale. Now, so the owner of car can't go police station and do a petition that they should catch thief for him because he has become a thief. And they help him to come with a warrant of arrest that they put to his face like this. You just to enter police car. Waiting. He's not talking.
Only to struggle.
He's car now. Walk. Instead to be saying, you talk, you will talk it. Now follow. Instead to enter motor and follow police.
He's jumping fence.
That's how this guy jumped fence. They drag him by the belt.
Jumping fence.
Like this inside car. You see him on his jeans belt.
See him
That's
now.
how they carry him like
the way he's even struggling.
Which goes
Street
like
struggling.
What's it called? This is my husband likes to eat.
Bushmeat.
This second of crocodile. What's the other name?
Alligator.
Alligator. That's how they drag him, like alligator.
Please,
please leave Portable alone.
I'm pained because this is part of the Nigerian factor we're trying to preach against. It's one thing to talk about the video. It's another thing to see the lessons behind it. But we are here clamoring. The president is about to start something called the credit, where
I saw it.
and pay later. The idea is that, and because again we see it abroad. So we want to empower Nigerians. Okay, let us replicate it in Nigeria. Pay in installments. And now, this man, obviously, buying this car, was supposed to pay in installments. And he derailed in what he was supposed to pay. So it goes back to nobody who wants to invest or wants to do the same for most Nigerians. They would rather not, because listen, they will default.
No, they
will look for ways to cheat the system.
The guy will have said, let me collect my money complete.
If
you have collected his money complete, now you'll be in any issue.
That's why landlords want to collect their money complete. That's why the people want to collect their full money, because Nigerians behave like this.
Yes.
So, Portable, I feel like he's a bit unstable. We've seen him perform in different places, usually very under the influence. He's a very hyper person, and I just, he's not the kind of person I can't even understand. So when I watched the video, for me it was a case of, oh my goodness, this is not the first time he's having a run-in with the police. He's
always running.
Yes, he's had a few run-ins.
He's always having issues.
Here is a breach of contract situation where, when you become when you're popular, people expect that you want to protect your name. They say you have a good name to protect. Now, every time I think about Portable and the name, He's not sending good name. There's no good name anything.
You don't know. You don't know his brand.
His brand is anyhow
brand.
But usually when you have built a name or you are a popular figure, you can trade that to get some things. Like, okay, because I know that people know me, I can afford to go and meet facial recognition. But I can buy this car and then I'll pay you in installments, and it should be good. Keeping our words. When one person or few other people have disappointed and done things like this, it damages the reputation of many others. Others will now have to do extra to achieve something. This same company that did for you now, another celebrity will go and meet the company, and the company will say,
I'm sorry,
before you're a celebrity, I don't send you. Oh, you are a musician, I don't send you. You are, because somebody had gone ahead and created a system that doesn't work.
Now. Yeah. Some people have come here and they promise
they don't give publicity. They don't give them.
Yeah. So the same thing. We're trying to get a system where the average young man
has
who
access,
graduates from university, has a decent job, can get a house, can buy a car, can have the basic things of life, and that's what they're trying to do. Now, if we are continuing to default on a credit system that should work, if a celebrity who's supposed to have the capacity to pay, because the only reason why that person will give a portable is because you're a celebrity. The person will probably not give someone like me, but because portable, because
you're a celebrity too.
No, I'm a regular Nigerian, but not like a portable. You will give a portable because this one will not default, and then you default. They won't give regular phones.
But normally, but a normal person, I'm sorry, I am not saying it's not normal, but me, I cannot give portable. If portable should come to me and say, honestly, I can't give somebody like portable because of the kind of person he is.
Already.
Yes. He's not. He has not been in the press like positively. For positive hair. He's not.
So
he has not
been. Do anything to trend. You know
no, Portable's brand is craze.
It's madness.
No.
Trouble.
Shaker.
Trouble.
Huaika. That's his word. Huaika.
I thought you like the boy. I
didn't like him. I don't like him. No, Moran, I know these things so that when my kids use lines in the house, they'll be shocked that mommy knows. I'm on top of it. Okay. So I know it. So Huaika is his brand line. Scatter it.
Exactly.
Spoil it. Don't mess it for them.
So his brand policy.
So
it's actually
yes. So to trace to police station, trace back is his normal, his style.
Okay. So
now,
he's understand. Remember,
exactly.
He's also a superstar recently gifted by another foreign star who did an album with him and gave him all the rights. That album.
Yeah,
so money's supposed to day. That means he has prospects. If you were doing business with somebody like him now, you know that okay, based on the sale of this album, this release album, you can project that you will have money.
Yeah.
So even if you now defaulted, it's my business. I do contract of sale a lot. They will come back. We will redraft another arrangement of installment payments based on your new circumstances, and you will put your checks on each of those payments so that this one you automate. If it's a bank transfer, you automate it that it happens naturally, and you make sure that your bank is funded. You know, you don't allow it to fail. But you know that sadly, this is the third time I'm seeing a contract of sale fail deliberately. There was one I drafted back in 2015. The guarantor that stood for this guy, just because they're UK. Me, all of us, we did not even know that and UK too is a country. We thought it was a paradise. Because he was in the UK, the guy who was benefiting from this contract of sale deliberately knew he won't pay this 14 million. He knew that this funding his relative was trying to get for him, standing guarantee for him. He knew he was going to default. He took the money, disappeared, and defaulted. That relative started paying every month till that money completes.
Wow.
So if you see this street thing, people say, I cannot put I don't even stand guarantee for any money arrangement for anybody based on what we have seen.
Yeah.
No matter how credible that person is, who's your credibility there?
Let's talk about the part of resisting arrest. Why was he? I mean, first of all, I mean, I must applaud the Nigerian police for having a proper warrant, because we don't usually see that happen. I've never seen the police show warrants of arrest. So I was gladly surprised that, okay, they actually have a warrant for his arrest. Fine. Yeah. Now, after the showing the warrant, I think also the police had a bit of skill, because I think the police also jumped. They jumped. And ran after him.
See, they knew who they were going to meet.
Exactly. They went with about 3 cars or 2 cars. I'm thinking, for just to arrest one person. But then, going back, I was reading the comments, somebody said education is not a scam. Because they are implying that maybe somebody who was a bit more educated, more level-headed, would react differently. Do you agree? Do you think it's an education thing, or do you think an exposure thing, or do you?
I think so. Yes,
it's part of it.
It's part of it. They
But
will react differently.
I know some uneducated people that can be very simple.
So he, like he said, like
own is
Nima explained to us, educated us that he is performing according to brand. He's meeting expectations. And
he's delivering the way he's supposed to deliver.
Based on that, I do not think it has to do with education. It has to do with personality. The people that have gone to school, that they also are crazy. They believe that let us scatter it. Let's scatter everywhere. That's their brand. So people they behave based on who they are, whether they are educated or not. We had culture. We were reasonable people before Oyinbo came to give us education. We had our own education of respecting our name, knowing where we are from. Understanding that I don't want to be seen like this. What will my parents say? What will my children say? This person is a father. What will my children say when they see clips like this?
Benny. As in marrying plenty.
No way do wedding.
And I think the case is even a minor case.
What do you do with more than one wife?
No way do wedding. All of them
are happy.
Once you born pikin, come inside.
Come inside.
You're kidding me.
And the case is a minor case, actually, if you look at it, because it's something that if you had gone to the police station, they will have...
You will have negotiated.
They will have been, yes, they will have been able to...
I agree with a bit of negotiation.
When
so if it comes to say that I cannot afford this thing for now, that let's renegotiate, I will pay you in longer time.
Yes.
They probably would have been able to resolve this without the jumping face and all of that. They probably would have arrested
without the drama.
He didn't want them to detect the fact that he might be under the influence.
Okay, that's another thing.
Maybe
that's another thing.
And also, we might be afraid that one cup of shingba I don't have. Or maybe you don't even use the card to stand for loan for something else. You might be afraid of a lot of
Oh my God, Nima is highly irresponsible.
If you try
that means it's irresponsible.
Speak English now.
And you drop him, you hear count on the floor. It's not a coin.
Like he doesn't have any money. Actually.
Zero naira.
Don't say
doesn't have.
Some people live such a very flamboyant life that they don't have the accounts to back up that flamboyant life. He's on social media, he's always making noise, and we have humored him so much. Can I ask a
question? What do you think the Nigerian youth should learn from this experience? His followers, Nigerian youth who follow him religiously, what do you think they should take away from this? Not just laugh about it, because many of us are laughing about it. They just laugh and move on. But what lessons should they actually learn from this experience?
Portable does not seem to me like someone that lives within his means. Not someone that wants to wait the process. Ordinary small thing like this, he will shout. I saw a video online on one of these blogs where he visited a rich man's house in Abuja. He showed that he owned Rolari. You understand? He did not see wealth before. He mistake it. He showed it as in all over the man's house. He exhibited something else in that house. You know. And
you're following him on social media?
No, I don't have to follow him. He makes the news. Just be on the blogs. Sure, I should call the blogs names. Just be on those blogs. You will see his news. He makes the news. I don't even know his handle online. I don't follow him. But he makes the news all the time. And he's not someone that covers it small. He's like our other... that one that had everybody's mommy of Lagos, but he could not have person to stand for him.
Oh, Bobrisky.
So that one
risky guy.
It's everybody.
So they're both going to be in jail now?
No, this guy.
He's civil. But you know, maybe on first trial when they charge him, caught myself detained in custody because you know it's a flight risk.
It's a flight risk.
Yes, so they just say detain, and then we meet his party.
Lessons talk from for young people.
For me, lessons for younger people is to realize that public validation doesn't make up for bad character. If if you don't learn the lessons at the right time, it will still catch up with you. This thing has been facing some small challenges over the years, having some small skirmishes, not taking responsibility, not being a person of value, not being a person that understands right from wrong and comporting himself well. He's facing the exam now, and he will continue to face it. So some of the things you are skipping and you're thinking, see Portable, Skepta did something with him. Even in all his craziness, he still got validation on a global scale. It does not invalidate your weaknesses. They will still continue to show up, and it has shown up for Portable now. So hear well and ensure that you do the right things. Don't think that because you have 1 million followers or 500,000 followers, it stops you from being... The police will still carry you anyhow if you disobey the law.
Well, people jump fence all the time. I mean, why? Because
somebody is making this comparison on YouTube. Corey Michael says that they will not treat Naira Marley like that. that one that is a drug addict, them they respect them. Now Portable, them go use catch cruise. That's a lie.
Naira Marley did not.
I went to Panti one day for a client. As I was coming in, Naira Marley was coming out. He shows up.
And he comports himself. And when they call him
I
to
think
show
that's
up,
the
he shows
education
up.
factor.
Maybe no.
He has a case.
Just maturity.
He comes to call. He comes for his investigation. When he's invited, he comes. At least those 2 times. I've seen him. And he still, they see the fans are inside the police situation.
To comport himself. So I think also one of the things I like to take from this is that young people must respect constituted authority.
Yes.
We have raised them to defile them. We raised them to make them think they're unimportant.
I can get away.
I can get away with this. Who is the police? Don't stop me. Yes, the police in some ways have been corrupt for many years. We've all been tired of police harassment and brutality. However, they are still the constituted authority. So when you see a police, the first thing is not to lash back at them or run away from them. It's to, first of all, offer yourself for whatever it is they're there for. Hear them out first. It's very important for you to respect that authority. The uniform they're wearing in itself is what you should respect.
Let me come to you.
Okay, my own is stay away from drugs.
Yes.
Stay away from drugs. Don't be under the influence, because it's obvious that he was under something. And then,
we're assuming, yeah.
Well, okay, let me not assume. Then and another thing is, once the police comes to arrest you, just follow them gently. Don't argue. Don't struggle. Just follow them. It's something that can be solved. It's okay to make mistake. You understand? But just
Brahma too, that would beat up a Ikeja disco,
harass police officers,
staff. The same Nigerians that will harass police officers, the same Nigerians that will beat up Lasma, the same Nigerians. So because Portable is a celebrity that we're making look as if it's Portable, but many Nigerians do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
But what we're saying is wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I'm not happy that Portable is finding in this situation, but it's helping us to see.
It's not something to be happy or sad about.
He's in a situation that he put himself in by himself. And he's being held responsible. I didn't even bother to read the comment.
This one, I have to take this one.
Go ahead.
Ungumen says, no, Oluwaseun Afolabi says, brotherhood and sisterhood now in jail together. If you know what was trending, you know.
Ima, let me take us. Portable's attitude and behavior towards the car installment payment is a reflection of the I am smart syndrome of many Nigerians. They borrow and renege on the payment. Banks are worse off. Many took loans from banks and refused to pay or simply disappeared. That was how they killed the People's Bank, led by Maria Shokenu and Babatai Sholari. We are our own worst enemies. So Nigerians, same thing with the Anchors Borough. You take money, you just... Same thing with what you win. During Jonathan's period.
Yes, that you win. A lot of people collected it.
Got money and they
never paid back.
Yes. So that's the Nigeria. So who is doing who? We are doing ourselves.
No, we'll change.
We want to strengthen our systems.
That's why
we want to strengthen our police. How do you strengthen your police when you are resisting arrest?
The intention to convert somebody's property to yours without paying is a crime.
Yes.
So it's not like police, because some people say police are seeking to recover the debts. No, this is not what they're doing. They are not doing anything civil.
Yeah.
They're not handling a civil matter. Your intention not to respond, to talk to your creditor, to hold up your side of the contract, is possible conversion.
So I read, so we have to wrap up now, but really, if the police comes to you and gives you a warrant of arrest, the first thing you can do is call your lawyer. Police
will follow them.
You follow them.
Your relatives that will
your lawyer will also meet you there. Yes. Or family members will call a lawyer. You don't have to say anything because you have that right to not say anything. Don't say anything. Follow them. Tell your family members to call a lawyer. The lawyer will be the one to come and engage them. That's the best way. You don't have to resist arrest.
And if you don't have a lawyer
to resist arrest, that's all we can take on today's show.
Follow them still.
See you tomorrow. Bye for now.